77th SAC Invitational presented by Nike, Division 1-2 Boys Team Sweepstakes. One of the best in San Diego, regardless of division. The great Cooper Castleberry from Poway, 1454.3. Obviously no one, maybe not even Jackson Spencer was going to catch Johannes Van Meerten today, but obviously fantastic battle. Great preview for what we're going to see. Lord willing, health providing, November 29th at Woodward Park with you and Mario Montoya and Maximo Zavaleta. Just what are the emotions? What are the reactions? That was a fantastic race.
I really surprised myself. Mount SAC is notoriously been a course I've struggled with, and this year I decided the race is completely different. I didn't go out hard. I just sat, and it was so nice because I never raced like this. I was passing people the whole time. I just through that first mile, even through switchbacks, I felt good. And that is something I've never felt on this course before, because this is the hardest course I have ever raced by far.
I'm so appreciative of just what that visualization is like for you, because I don't think that people really truly understand, whether they're from the San Diego section or the southern section or anywhere else, that the area that when you crest switchbacks to the downhill to the airstrip to when you crest reservoir is probably even more valuable than the actual ascent, on both of those hills. And from that, in that stretch right there in the middle, you were like a marksman out there.
Yeah.
You were picking people off one at a time. Was that a discussion with amongst you and your teammates, amongst you and coach, to say hey, maybe this plan of attack hasn't been the most fruitful for me in the past. Let's try it this way and see what happens. Was that a conscious decision?
Yeah, it was definitely a conscious decision. Talked it out to my teammates and my coaches about it. I had no idea if I would follow through with it, but with how I got out, that's just what it became, and I'm so happy that's what it did.
So when you finally are able to crest reservoir, from the downhill to the airstrip to the gauntlet to track, man, you looked like you had more gears. Again, it's only late October. I know that you're ready to peak, obviously in November at Balboa Park and Lord willing, health providing at Woodward Park. But in late October, when all the speed work still hasn't been incorporated, to have that much left at the end, how much optimism does that give you, Cooper?
Oh, it felt amazing. I was so happy passing people, because I remember a lot of those guys, they beat me at State last year, and not that State was a good race for me last year, but I wanted more from it. So seeing that I'm setting myself up to get what I want from it, I'm very happy and very optimistic for what that would look like.
Comparison is always the thief of joy, but when you're talking about Montoya and Zavaleta, those are two guys that have already gone well under 15 at Woodward Park, and obviously you're right there in the conversation. Mm-hmm. Just because you're able to do it in late October, you got to be able to do it again on November 29th. But just to see those guys that you're familiar with, and know that it's hey, now we're talking about a matter of meters, just a matter of a couple seconds. How much is that going to drive you until you see them again in another month or so?
Oh, it's gonna push my workouts up into State. It is gonna drive me, and I love that I have that now, that extra drive to help my training. It's gonna pay off.
Awesome, man. Well, it certainly did today. 1454.3. I love it that when even one of the great veterans in Poway history, one of the great veterans in the San Diego section currently, says we can still learn new things and we can still approach things different ways, and obviously it paid off for Cooper Castleberry. 1454.3. Fantastic job. Stay healthy. Best of luck going forward.
All right. Thank you.